before the coming in of the free SHS, we had very brilliant students who couldn't continue their education because their parents couldn't afford to raise the money to pay their fees.
In 2016, a major part of the election campaign of His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was his promise to institute free senior high school across the country. In September 2017, that promise was fulfilled and the Free SHS initiative began. Today, nearly 2 years after the beginning of the initiative, Net2 sought the opinions of public and private educators and university students on the effects of free SHS.
Education is a key. So the free education, I think, is a very good initiative from the government.
It's a mixed feeling. It is good, but it should have started gradually.
Free SHS led to a huge influx of students to public schools. In the case of West Africa Senior High School, enrollment of first form students rose from 772 to 1,208 in the span of a year. To handle the influx of students, the government instituted a policy called the double track system. Under this system, half of students attend class at a time while the other half stays home. The system is meant to bring class sizes down to a more manageable place. Reviews on the double track system are mixed.
This double track system, I think, is a good idea because while some people are in school, some are in the house, and it's free more spaces.
I think I have a problem with the double track because I tend to see some people in the house look they do nothing virtually.
Some don't believe the double track system has been explained well enough for the average person to understand.
The government communicators, they failed in explaining the concept to Ghanaians.
The education is not enough because most of the people in the society don't understand. You ask them, they'll be like, what kind of system is this?
Those who work in education believe the constant schedule of the double track system will eventually wear educators and students down.
Technically, I don't have a break. I'm at work 24/7.
After a while, there isn't going to be any effective work done because everybody is tired.
One interviewee suggested that an issue with the Ghanaian education system was that it was too academic and not practical enough.
The issue is we just sit in the classroom and then do the classroom thing without involving the practical aspect.
A teacher at West Africa Senior High School claims that a benefit of the double track system is that students have the opportunity to learn commercial skills while they aren't in term.
There is this girl who actually told me she went to buy fruits and took to selling it. So the whole 8 weeks she was selling her own fruits and she said it was good business.
Both public school educators we interviewed suggested that it would be best to offer the opportunity to pursue technical or vocational education for those who prefer it.
Some of them, per their performance, they should have been with vocational or technical education.
Such a person would have been suited for the technical schools.
Time will tell what improvements must still be made to the Free SHS initiative, but today, the majority of individuals polled believe that Free SHS and double track will have a positive influence on the Ghana of the future.
For the double track, I think is the best thing that has happened to Ghana education.
For Net2 TV, I'm C. Francis O'Leary.